This is a malnourished horse.
Yep.
So the sheriff's office, you said, seized this horse and turned it over to Habitat for rehabilitation?
Right.
What's the prognosis?
6 to 9 months to rehabilitate the horse. And after the horse is rehabilitated, what we do is that we post it on the website and try to find it a new home. It's very lethargic now. You notice that most horses, when they are like this, in this condition, get very lethargic, very depressed. Just no sparkle in their eyes. But after a few months of feeding and grooming, loving, they work right back up again. When through financial stress, for whatever reason, or just pure ignorance, when they don't take care of their animals, this is what happens. It will cost us around $2,000 to rehabilitate this horse. If somebody can get on it and ride it and it's trained, our adoption fee is around $500. If not, our adoption fee is around $200. So it's a losing factor in that aspect. But the other aspect is giving the horse another chance to live. Otherwise, most of them would put it down.
How many horses come through Habitat in a given year on average?
On the average, about 350.
And those are from all over the state or all over the country?
State. Well, we've had seizures in Montana and Nebraska, assisted in seizures in those areas. So we get horses from all over. But most of these are through law enforcement. Almost all the horses out here are through law enforcement. And they come to us in this kind of condition. We will adopt out on the average around 320 horses a year. Bring in about 350 and adopt out about 320. The others are either what we call permanent sanctuary. They will never leave because of their medical condition, something wrong with them, personality maps or something like that, or they pass on. It's hard to try, we can't save all of them. Willie Nelson is also on our board of directors. Has been for quite some time and quite a character. He got involved with us when we did a seizure on a bunch of horses, paint horses that were headed for the slaughterhouse. Most of them went to slaughter. We got hold of about 20 of them. And I called Willie and said, do you want these? He said, absolutely. So we put them in the trailer and hauled them over to his place over near Austin. And Willie now has around 75 of our horses. He's an adoption center too. We have a whole program called the Willie Nelson Signature Horses. And anybody that wants a true paint horse, it won't be registered because we don't do the registration on the paint horses. They're not for breeding purposes. If they want a true paint horse from Willie Nelson, then they need to contact us and we'll make the arrangements. Willie will sign off on the adoption paperwork. So they are essentially adopting the horse from Willie Nelson.
This is the medical care that the horses get. Some haven't seen in quite some time.
In a long time. We have a dentist. A lot of people don't know that horses' teeth continue to grow. Unlike our teeth that reach a certain level and that's it. We have a dentist who comes out and does equine dentistry, which is very much from science too, but all that is done under Dr. Jenkins. We exist solely on private donations and grants. We've received grants from the SPCA, has been extremely good to us. PetSmart Foundation, any number of others. Humane Society of the United States has given us quite a bit of money. But our main donations, 90% of our donations come from individuals. And again, it's just simply a matter of going to the website, habitatforhorses.org, and reading all about us. Our greatest need is land. As you can tell from the land out here, there's no grass. It's just simply, right now, it's a mud pasture because of all the rain we've had, which is great compared to last year. However, these horses need to continually graze, and that's one of the things about horses, so we try to get them to act as naturally in the environment as possible. We have 50 additional acres, but that is leased land, and you might at any moment receive a phone call saying that we need to move horses off. So those horses will have to come back over here too. Our main problem is that is finding land, finding the type of land, and being able to afford the land for these horses for an additional ranch. We will always have a facility here in Galveston County. I think we serve a very strong purpose in Galveston County. And Galveston County needs us. We will always be here, but we need to move also to other places where we can have an additional 300, 400, 500 acres, so we can develop other programs besides what we have here. We would love to get into utilization of horses for therapy and all sorts of different programs. One of my favorite programs we've had here, in a small way, but never really big, is bringing terminally ill kids in so they can be like cowboys, cowgirls for a day. And that to me is very, very exciting. That is the human-horse interaction that I love to witness and love to see.